All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. This is Mercury and Virgo. It's pretty straightforward energy. We're getting back on track. Somebody getting back on track with you, getting priorities straight. You're getting back on track, getting priorities straight. Maybe an old project you had to let down, leave alone. You get back to. It's really, we're getting back on track. It's an easy way to put it. There is one caution with this energy, and I think it affects the DM side a lot more than the DF side. And that is, be careful about self-criticism. Be careful about beating yourself up about things that happened in the past or things you did in the past. Okay? It can get out of hand with Mercury and Virgo in Virgo season. See what I'm saying? It's like a double Virgo. So be careful about that. It's especially true if you're like some kind of triple Virgo in your chart. All right? Be careful about that. All right. That's all I'm saying. We get back on track. Well, what does that mean for you and the soulmate cycle? I don't know. Let's cut the deck. I haven't done a pre-shuffle. I haven't done shit. I haven't done shit this morning. That's the thing. It's really weird. It's one of those mornings I have not done shit. Two of Swords. Theme energy. Oh, my God. And the Hierophant and the Two of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? It's just like there was something that once meant, someone or something that once meant a lot. I'll just talk about you, to you. It's to incoming energy, too. It's coming back. It's old fire in your belly for it. We're bringing it back. See, this is like this is very big energy. This is your religion. This is your spirituality. This is long term. This is something that meant a lot to you. It represents that. Don't come at me and go, Steve, I'm an atheist. Okay, fine. I got you. Just, it's something that meant a lot to you. Okay? If you're an atheist, it's your fucking, I don't believe in that. All right, that's your, you believe in not believing in. There you go. All right? Either way, at the end of the day here, it's coming back. Somebody here is coming toward you. I feel like I was going to say you once meant a lot to this person. I think you were supposed to be, you and this person were supposed to be in each other's lives. That's what I think with this energy here. Well, anyway, they're coming back after walking away. Now they realize they went the wrong way with the Eight of Cups underneath that. I thought I'd go one more just for shits and giggles. Okay, I'm back. I had to get some refreshments. I had no water. I turned around. I had no water. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do it. I'm sorry. Let's shuffle the deck for the reading. All right, here we go. First card out's before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? I don't know. Let's find out. All right. So what's going on with somebody? Getting back on track. Probably beating themselves up about the past. You got to remember that line from Aerosmith's Dream On during this transit. The past is gone. Right? Oh, the past. In a way, the pensive way he sings it. Right? The past is gone. There it is. It's gone. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. Why the fuck we're here? The Fool. Yeah, we're back on track. Somebody here. Can we start again? Can we begin again? That's the vibe I get off of it. Somebody's like, oh fuck it, I'm going for it. The only real energy that's coming off of this is the zero energy in the major arcana. Okay? All right, it's the starting point. All right. What comes after the cut? See? Somebody's going to say something to you. Somebody's going to reach out. Somebody's going to do something. It's us taking action. Picking up. It could be picking up where we left off, or it could just be starting something we never even began in the first place that we thought was a good idea. I mean, that's how it plays out for you. But for somebody attached to you, it's all about things not said, words left unsaid. Look at all the shit on those wands. There's so many flowers there still. Right? There's all kinds of things they want to tell you. And I think they get back on track with it. But I also, you want some proof? I thought I'd look at what's fueling the Eight of Wands just to make sure I'm right. There it is. It's almost an irresistible urge, but it feels, the reason I'm hesitating, I don't want to say expect communication, because that would be a crock of shit. I can't predict free will. But I do want to say it feels, I don't know why it feels project-y to me. It's probably because of the Virgo energy. All right? Maybe that's what they have to do to come in and tell you how they feel. You're very intimidating to this person. Maybe they have to look at it as a project, almost be told to do it, ordered to do it. It's amazing to me what people will do when they're ordered to do it versus what they might do on their own, right? So, I mean, I don't know. Let's see where we go here. Even if it's if they feel like it's a higher power ordering them to do it, right? All right, let's give the deck a shuffle. Let's go. All right, let's see where we're at. It's nice to have some water here, I'll tell you what. All right, here we go. It's helpful. All right, come on now. All right, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, all that kind of stuff, it's timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I can't remember if between getting the water and now I said that, so I'll just say it. All right, right, go. There we go. I'm not going to look yet. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's the 3D energies around this person. Right here's their soul. This is the hidden energy message from the universe, probably for you. It has been lately. Red with the energy of the connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything. There's some universe cards at the end. And, I mean, could it be any other fucking card? It's the Lovers. And you bet your sweet asses we're going to extend this one. The cards seem to want to fuck with me today. Oh, let's just give Steve exactly what he thinks is going to be there. All right. Fine. Fueling that is the 9 of Wands. Yes, things we didn't do. We can't be careful. I'm telling you one more fucking time, okay? Because I care about you guys. I just don't want you to beat yourself up about stuff that happened in the past or whatever went down in the past or things you didn't do and all that kind of stuff. I just want you to move forward. It's about forward movement, all right? Am I clear? Fine, because somebody else is getting jammed up by the past. Oh, I could have had this before. Why didn't I do this sooner? Somebody now is coming towards you, but it feels projecty. It feels like they have a bit of an attitude, and the attitude is regret for the past or a defensiveness about the past or a wound about the past. Sometimes we call this guy the wounded warrior. I don't, but a lot of readers do. It is a little bit of that, you know. Might be a little bit of that. They don't want to talk about the past, right? Okay. All right, here we go. All right. The Lovers, come on. Come on. I mean, if you're wishing for communication from somebody, you couldn't be in a better time of year. You couldn't. I mean, if they didn't reach out in July, try August. Didn't reach out in August, try September. It's one of those kinds of things. But, all right. Energy around your connection. I don't want you to misunderstand when I say it feels like a project that it's robotic or there's no love. It's not that. It's just I wish it was a little looser, a little more cool, right? It's a lot better when somebody comes up to you with a proposition or something along those lines, right? Or let's get back together, whoever it is, and they're a little bit relaxed and cool, right? Are you more likely to go out with somebody that asks you out who's cool, relaxed, seems confident, or somebody who's nervous and pissing themselves while they're talking to you? I mean, it gets a little uncomfortable. There might be an uncomfortable conversation with somebody, okay? In this energy, don't be afraid to talk about the elephant in the room, okay? All right. Right here, energy around your connection. Okie dokie. Say, I knew it was I said okie dokie. I know it's going to be big. I didn't even look, and you know I didn't. I've been standing here with the cards right there. It's a fucking tower. I'm always honest with you when I look. You know, you can even see me. I'll take a peek like that. You know, Well, no. I'm going to rephrase this. I think of this tower as a system between you and a person. A relationship between you and a person, but in the Virgo energy here, it feels like a system that's been in place between you and somebody is crumbling down. Okay, I don't know how else to explain it. The system might be you keep your distance. The system might be they like your tweets and then you get happy about it and go watch a tarot reading. Right? Everything is changing. All bets are off. Can I phrase it like that? Right. The way things have been is now going to play out a little differently. That system is tearing down. Okay. 3D energies around this person. I didn't look. I only did the little example thing for you. The King of Cups. Well, I mean, it's an easy read. I could say somebody kind of tell you how they feel. No, somebody feels like their love is on the rocks in this energy. Somebody is hurt. in this energy. This King of Cups feels like a Three of Swords. Why are they hurt? Why are they the wounded one here? Because look where the sun is. It's behind a wall. Somebody, again, we going back to, what did I say in the beginning? Rewind. That's the whole theme of this energy. That's what this energy does. It takes us back to projects we once started. You know, things that we get back on track with something that we got off track with. Or we get out of ruts in this energy. That's possible too. Either way, the writing's been on the wall for somebody and their relationship in their life for a long time. This is somebody who's very unhappy. They might be picking fights. They might be. It's possible. Little things, nitpicking little things, having explosive outbursts. I don't know. It could be. I have no idea. I'm just telling you. Life on the rocks. What's red with the tower? Here's their soul right here. Yeah, the Four of Wands. It wants what it wants. This is a beautiful energy to have in the soul. The Four of Wands. Normally when wands come here, I say somebody got a fire in their belly. It's a beautiful fire. It's one of those nice ones that you make out next to, right? It's one of that. Somebody wants to walk a whole new path. What did I say? The energy flows 5D to 3D. That's the primary flow. Somebody wants to walk a new path. They want a new life. And they feel like you're some kind of unfinished project, unfinished business. They feel like they want to see what's on the other side of that wall. I believe they do. I just wish they were a little cooler about it. You know what I'm saying? A little more relaxed. A little more, hey, baby, and a little less, right? A little less of that. It's a little bit of that. I don't think they know what to say here. And that's odd. Because Mercury is a planet of communication, and Virgo is very good at making lists and putting things down. I would advise this person, if they're watching, which they're probably not, but if they are, maybe you could put a subtle hint out on your social media because they're probably going to be spying on that. I would advise this person to write out a little script and rehearse it, okay, a little bit in advance. Try not to act too spontaneously in this energy. You won't be as confident, okay? So I can kind of dig where that's coming from here. All right. Yeah. Try to map it out first. It's a wise idea if you want to fully utilize this energy well. Anyway, yeah, they want a new life, a foundation, a system that's in place with you and somebody is crumbling. All bets are off. Things are changing. What's the message from the universe? I think it's for you. It feels like it's coming at me. Right? Feels like it's here with me. So I don't know. It's a tower red with a chariot. It's a chariot that feels like a tower. This might feel, look, what did I say? I say a system is breaking down. Whenever a system breaks down, something in public or something like that, for example, it causes chaos. People don't like it. People hate it. They want it to change. Hell, people threaten to leave Hulu when they change their fucking format all over Twitter. People, I'm leaving. I'm going to cancel my subscription because I don't like it. They spent millions of dollars developing a brand new layout and a brand new whatever. Right? They're not going to they're not going to switch back to the old one because Bob in Omaha is going to cancel his fucking $10 subscription. It's not going to happen. But it always creates some kind of chaos anytime we change anything. Anytime anything changes, people don't like it. They go crazy. Same thing in the soulmate cycle. It's a warning to you. This might feel like the horses are out of control. Okay? A little bit. I can dig that. Because a system between you and somebody else is changing. No, Steve, they normally do this and I normally do that. Whatever it is, that's changing. Big time. Okay? So you're getting this in advance so you know. We'll see what else it wants to tell you when we clarify. But yeah, okay? So just be cool. One person here has to be cool. I'm hoping it's you guys. I wish it was them. All right? Potential final outcome for you. Red with the King of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. I got to be honest. I was expecting a Seven of Wands. That's a little bigger than I was. I know it's a smaller number, but it ties to the 4 over here because you have a soul connection that I'm pulling on. This 4 ties with this 4. I get it. If this deck had another 4 of Wands in it, it probably would have come out here, but it probably would have been sideways or reversed energy. You're not. I think your final outcome on this is apprehension. A little bit. Think of the miser. Think of what if you were a miser? You packed all your money in the mattress, right? And you just want to sit on it. You like knowing that it's there. You count it every day. You like knowing that it's there. You love the amount. You check the amount with yesterday, make sure it's the same, and now you've got an expense you have to pay. You have no choice. It feels like that. It feels like I have to do this now. It feels to you like you don't like that the system between you and somebody else is changing. I think it makes you uncomfortable. I think that's why you're getting this warning, and I think your urge is to try to hold back, try to run from it, to do what people do in public, in societal energies, when a system breaks down or a system changes. They revolt against it. I don't like that. No. I like things to stay the same, right? Okay. Fine, but I think you might recoil a little bit with this. Be careful. Be careful about that. I don't think that's wise. Okay, we'll see what happens when I clarify. We're going to clarify with the light seer, which randomly at the bottom has 9 wands, and there's 9 wands there. So again, we still have sort of a wounded person, wounded warrior, like the kids like to say. She's just in cuter shorts now. Okay, so there we go. Tower, why is it here? Let's clarify. So I can see her legs now, right? Okay, right. Let me heal those wounds for you, baby, right? I mean, see, that's confidence. That's walking up to somebody. You got a shot at it. It's not peeing myself. Go, you look good in those shorts. Right, somebody here is very. It's not that the system is changing so much. My point is, it's not that the system is changing so much that making crumbling between you and somebody that makes you hold back a little bit. It's more that they don't seem real confident about it. Right? You know, if you're in the real world, if you're advertising a new way of doing something, the worst thing you can do is say at the big meeting, well, it may or may not work, but we're not real confident in it, but this is the new way we're doing things. I mean, you know, I don't know. All right, a little bit of that. That's all I'm saying here. All right, let's go. And I think it's purely because I don't think it's the person on the other side of you, whoever it is, friend, family member, runner, a crush, an ex. Could be any of that. I don't know. There's thousands of people watching, right? I don't think it's that person. I'm not going to call them a fraidy cat per se. I just don't think that they heard me say that anyone has told them to be careful about self-doubt in this energy. That's all. You know, they're gonna, you know, that may conveniently be left out of a lot of horoscopes. You know, a lot of horoscopes lean toward the positive because they need readers. You know, especially the ones in the newspaper. You know, they'll lose their fucking job if people don't want to read it. And people don't like their psychics or astrologers delivering bad news. It's bad for business. It is indeed. All right, here we go. Cards are falling out. I got a Hierophant here, but I don't care. I want to make sure you know the dark side of this so that you don't fall prey to it, right? This person's falling prey to it a little bit. I don't think they're aware of it. It'll hit you a little bit, that self-doubt. You'll second guess everything you're going to do. That results in an end result of nervousness. Confidence wins the day here, all right? Even if you're not sure of what you're doing, what that project you're getting back to or whatever it is you're getting back on track with, even if you're not sure about it, fake it till you make it. Otherwise, you'll attract that energy in and it'll eat you alive because it's a negative energy. It feeds itself. So once you let it in, it's like a goat in the living room. You won't have a couch 2 hours later, you know. Hierophant, crossing the tower. These are big cards, you guys. I already know because the deck exploded that there's a devil here. They both came out together. There's a 10 of swords and a devil. I'm going to say something very positive here. I know everybody fell off the chair. Holy shit, really? Hey, to 10 swords and a devil? Is Steve on the meds that lady's on that can turn? Yeah, no, I'm not on the meds of the troll reader lady who can turn the worst cards into the most. Oh, it's beautiful. No, I'm not on her meds. We're putting 10. The system that's ending between you and somebody else was a bad system. It was negative. A period of somebody listening to the wrong people, somebody doing the wrong things, somebody sabotaging. All of that is coming to an end because the overlaying energy, the environmental energy here is the angel. We would have been in big trouble if the overlaying energy was the devil, but it's not. This is how they exploded out of the deck. So that being said, and they did explode, which means we're killing this devil, right? We're running 10 swords through it. It was time. I think when I ask why is the 10 swords here and I get the devil, I think because whatever karmic debt you have with whoever this is about paid off. It's about it, you know. I don't know how else to say it. Now we can move in a new direction. The 2 of Wands fueling the Hierophant. So I like this. I like that energy here. But yeah, I know it looks like a tower with a 10 of swords and a devil. It looks terrible, but it's not. It's actually a good thing because the system that was once in place was pretty bad between you and whoever this is. So in this case, in this context, it's good. But you can't read these 3 cards in every context as good. You've got to have context. You've got to know the surrounding energies. That's why we pulled the crossing card in part. That'll at least tell you, right? All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. Surrounding cards, the environmental energy. That's important to know. It at least gives you the context of things. It gives you the outline of things. You know, if you meet somebody and you somehow you read them, you sort of pick up on the fact that they might be lying to you or they might be an asshole. That's fine, but you need to know why they're an asshole, right? You need to know the context, the surrounding energy. You might be able to. You might still not like that they're an asshole, but you might develop some sympathy or empathy for them, you know, because of it. You know, maybe they're an asshole for something else, for a reason that happened, you know. So, anyway, that's why surface reads are bad. All right. There's always more to the story. What's going on with the King of Cups? Anyway, you do what you want to do. All right. King of Cups. Why is that here? Again, all that fucking shuffling, it's caused by the Hierophant. This Hierophant's doing a big job. This Hierophant is going around here. There's this band of angel energy. It's just going around changing this person's life. It's affecting somebody attached to you more than it's affecting you. You're sort of the beneficiary of it. And I'll blame you for pulling back a little bit. This is a big change. Oh, you don't think it's a big change? That's a big 10 swords in that. This is a big change. All right, it's a huge deal. It's like somebody telling you, in public speak, it's like somebody making an announcement. We're not using cars anymore. We're all going to be driving around on little trains on tracks. All right, that's it. I mean, what? You know, that's a big change. A big system that's been in place between you and somebody is falling down. This person might be married. It's possible that or you might have religious beliefs with this person, or you could be family with this person. That's possible too. Either way, there's some big changes. What's on top? Oh, 5 swords. What else? The 7 pentacles. I'm going to pull a bridging energy here. Yeah, it's all about you. It's 2 of cups. I think it was you. It might not be, so don't hold me to it. But let's just say it was you, so you have a big smile. Okay? You or someone or something planted a seed in this person a long time ago. You said something to this person a long time ago. And sometimes seeds take a while to grow. There are some seeds that you could plant in the ground and you won't see a plant for a year or 2. You know, it's one of those things. You talk to them about how they're sabotaging their life, how they're getting in the way of their own life. You know, something along those lines. It was either you, somebody, or maybe something showed them. Maybe it's, a lot of times we're influenced by things we see in movies or on TV. I know, you're like, it's a movie though. Yeah, but you'd be surprised how much they influence people. You know how many people play guitar now because of Marty McFly and Back to the Future? A lot. A lot of people you've heard on records. In fact, a lot of people that that's why they picked up the instrument. I know I got more into it because of that. I was already taking lessons when that movie came out, but after that, I wanted to learn Johnny B. Good. I had to go home. I had to figure it out. I mean, I must have seen the movie like 9 fucking times just to watch him play that lick. You know, at the end of the day, it's true. We are influenced a little bit by it. My point here, something you said is making sense right now. Well, it is Virgo energy. In fact, it's Virgo on top of Virgo. You know, it's fucking Virgo on crack. You know, so fine. Virgo, Mercury, and Virgo season is powerful shit, and that's what's happening here. 4 of Wands. Let's go. Oh, don't give me the Hierophant again. All right, this is some good stuff, man. This is some great stuff. All right, let's go. Four of Wands, why is it here? This is important for you to understand. This is what I said. You may read somebody and read, hey, this guy seems like an asshole to me, right? Well, maybe you do meet somebody at a party and you pick up on their energy and you're like, they're kind of a prick. I think they're lying too. Blah, 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 blah. But there's more to the story than that. That's just the surface. That's why you got to go deeper. You're getting this, so you're deeper. This person's showing up all nervous and stuff like that. Maybe, you're tempted to recoil back as all of a sudden things are changing between you and somebody. Well, you understand why now. You might have a little, at the very least, some sympathy for them. This is tough for this person to go through, whatever they're going through. I think they're probably lashing out on their side, though. I do think a good number of them are married. Again, doesn't have to be with a marriage certificate and the whole church wedding and shit like that. That's pomp and circumstance and a legal document, mostly. The energy reads the same if two people are together or whether they're married. I can't walk up to somebody and go, you two are married legally. It doesn't, there's no way to read that, But you can tell if people are banging. But at the end of the day, I could hire myself out to husbands or wives that want to know if their people are cheating. I could say, well, they're banging somebody, it's not your energy. But I don't know. That's a surefire way to, I think that's a career that would end shortly with me getting shot. But somebody here might be married to a belief system or their family or just with another person. Why is the Four of Wands here? Why is it here? It's crossed by the Six of Wands. Somebody wants something new. Somebody's got a vision in their, I'm going to say in their head, a vision in their soul. Can we put it that way? A feeling in their soul for what would make them happy for their ideal thing. And I think that's what I think subconsciously, I will say it subconsciously, they're making it happen in their world by picking fights and doing shit. And yep. What's on top? The King of Pentacles. Everybody knows exactly what they want. Nothing's going to change their mind here. Why is that here? The Chariot. Here they come. It is powerful. Somebody has, look, this energy, whoever this person is, they have entered the soulmate cycle. They have entered the soulmate cycle. They truly have. This card represents the soulmate cycle for me. When it falls in a soul position, it really does. Somebody here gets it now. Somebody here, we could say it because of this card and because of what I said here with things balancing with the Two of Cups. Somebody understands your connection the way you did when they probably ran or took off from you. This is most likely some sort of runner or ex. Really it is. It feels very strongly like that. If it is a family member you have a problem with, I think they understand your importance in their life right now on a level that you were the only one who understood before. Okay? All right. Chariot, why is it here? What's going on? So, for you, it might feel a little chaotic. It might come as a surprise. It might feel like the horses are out of control. This person's very much in control. So this tells me that this person is driving this system change, okay? Which, again, probably freaks you out a little bit, all right? We don't like things we don't have control over, So it is what it is. It's one of those things. We don't like things we don't have control over. And when they change things, I could look at it with YouTube. I don't have any control over YouTube. YouTube changes policies all the fucking time. They change policies faster than I've changed socks, for God's sake. Every week there's a message up or they send an email. I don't have any control. Some of it fucks me up, right? One policy change made me have to draw close on some of my fucking cards because my readings kept getting made 21 or older. Whatever, 18 or older, whatever it was, Don't have any control over it. Tower. The Chariot is red with a tower. It's everything I just said. It's my party trick. I talk, I shuffle, I throw cards. It's just shocking to you. What the fuck's going on? All of a sudden, we have a system in place. You stay over there, I stay over here. And, whatever it is, something drastic is changing between you and somebody else. Can I put it that way? Is that easy? It's right here. Why is that here? Why is that here? Three of Cups. All of a sudden, Somebody's being very emotional with you. All of a motherfucking sudden, somebody's opening up, telling you how they feel in a way that almost seems crazy town. It almost seems like an obsessed fucking crazed stalker of some kind. But it's not. It's probably going to freak you out. It feels out of control. This is out of control. No, they're very much in control, although they're nervous. I get that. And they're doubting themselves, and they regret the past way too much. They got their head in their hand way too much here. You know, somebody plants a seed and you figure something out, don't get in 5 swords. Get in 6 wands, right? Or get in 6 swords. Just take it as it comes. Either or. Okay. So here you are. Look, I'm just going to pull the bridging energy here. It's a Queen of Swords. Give it some thought. I tell you, in this energy, it's important. Just sit out. Just sit with it. You don't have to do anything about it right away, and that's been coming up a lot lately in the readings. Chill. Be my sitting queen. In this case, put the sword away and accept things as they're flowing to you. That's the secret to this energy. Accept things as they're flowing to you. Okay? You don't just if you don't, you know, it's going to freak you out. You're going to be like, oh my God, everything's out of control. This person's very much in control. They know exactly what they're doing while they're doing it. A system is changing, and it really is. I mean, this is a big card of communication for me. This could be, I could simply read this as somebody reaching out that shouldn't be in your mind. I mean, it shouldn't be. It should never happen, Steve. It should never happen. I mean, I could read that a lot of ways. I could read it as somebody who's been gone, an ex who's been gone a long time. You know, what the hell? You know, you're. I mean, I don't know. You're on your 3rd marriage, and they were your first, and they're back. You know, I mean, I have no idea. It could be also for some of you. This is somebody who passed away that shows up, and you have conversations with them on the astral plane that you fucking remember. You wake up in the morning like you went and had drinks with them. That's how crystal clear they are. That's possible too. But again, you're not sure what to do with it. Your inclination here, the 4 of Pentacles, is to hold back. I think it's not bad advice to do that. I wouldn't be afraid of what's happening. I would question what's happening. Okay? Rather than be afraid of it, hold back, sure, but question it. That's the better advice. The universe would rather see this here than this. That's why I put it here. Okay? Because it's talking to you here. All right? 4 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Final outcome for my people. So why is the 4 of Pentacles here? Why isn't the I almost called it the witch. The Witch of Swords here. Why isn't the Queen of Swords here? Why is it the 4 of Pentacles? The Witch of Swords. I like that. Woo. I suppose then the King would be the Warlock of Swords. Ooh, I like that too. We should switch that up. I'll try to remember that. That's nice. All right, here we go. All right. All the Steve's Love Tarot trivia people are writing it down. Very Virgo of you. The first instance of Witch of Swords was in the Mercury and Virgo reading in 2025. Okay, that's cool. You'll remember that. I won't. All right, here we go. You'd be surprised if people remember it, right? I mean, I'm blown away by it half the time. I often joke I feel like William Shatner at a fucking Star Trek convention. People bringing up, you remember Scene 2, Episode 3? What the fuck? The guy, that was like 90 years ago, for God's sake. All right, what's going on? Let's see where we're at here. Sad for him that nobody remembers T.J. Hooker. That was a good show. I'm telling you. Anyway, 5 of Pentacles crossing the 4 of Pentacles. I mean, this is, why, okay, I'll answer the question. I will. Why is this here and not this, not my Queen of Witches, right? Because you think this should have happened a long time ago and you're sad that it did. You're spending more time thinking that this, whatever's happened, this communication should have happened a long time ago. We wasted a lot of time. You're thinking more about that than you are that it's happening right now. Okay? Never mind what happened in the past. I'm going to say it again in this energy because it is tough. It will make you regret things that happened in the past and feel like you wasted time in the past. It is. You're a little bit smarter in this energy. You're a little bit more clever in this energy. The problem with smart people And clever people is they think too much. That's the fucking problem with it. And and especially about their mistakes. The more intelligent somebody is, IQ-wise, the more they dwell and think about and break down and analyze their mistakes. Okay? And you definitely, your IQ is going, your IQ, not EQ, IQ is going to go up 10 or 20 points in this fucking energy. You know, I mean, so if you're already a super genius, look out. All right? At the end of the day, here, never mind what happened in the past. Pay attention to what's happening right now. Focus on that. And that will become that. All right? Be a little bit more philosophical than this fella. Okay? What's on top? What's on top? See? What did I tell you? The Fool. Leap of faith. Everything I just said just got backed up with that card. Okay? Everything. She's just going to jump in. Is she overthinking jumping in the water? No. Is she overthinking the fact that somebody put a camera down here and we could see right up her skirt? Nope, didn't care. Don't care where the camera is. Don't care about the water. I'm just going la 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 right in. Right? What I say? Your IQ is going to go up about 20 points in this fucking energy. Smart people overthink the past, overthink their mistakes, overanalyze every fucking thing. Right? Don't. Now that you know that, you won't. That's why this person's showing up nervous. Their IQ goes up 20 points too, and they're overthinking what happened in the past. That's why we got this 9 of Wands shit I was talking about, right? All right. Anyway, why's the Fool here? Judgment. It's time. Never mind what happened in the past. Oh, it should have happened before. I feel like we missed out on so much together. Now this person who gives a fuck? Pick it up from right now. Right? Right now. Something, it's back. It's for you to enjoy. It's a gift from the universe. You've got no karmic debt with this person. It's paid off. It's time to roll. Right? The karmic credit card is paid off. Now, take it to the fucking mall. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Be careful in this energy that you don't let the past hold you back. You don't get hung up on it. The moment that starts to happen, I want you to say, stop it. The moment you start overthinking past mistakes and they jam you up from doing anything in the present, I want you to say, stop it to the universe. I don't want that. Okay? You can do that. Anybody can. It works on crows, too. If they're outside your house, if you say it with enough feeling, they will shut the fuck up. All right? I tell you what. Freak out the neighbors with it all the time. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. Sometimes they get a little noisy. We love our crows here in our neighborhood. We got our neighborhood group, I call them. You know, every year they're terrific. Every year somebody tries to rescue one of the babies on the ground and I have to stop them. I say, stop. No. That's what crows do. They throw the baby out of the nest and it's on the ground for a little bit and then it flies. You know, every year somebody, oh my God, I call Fish and Game. I got to try and save him. No, he's fine. Right? Maybe not fine from cats, but he's fine. And, you know, your first sign is the crows circling around you pissed off because they will. They'll come at you if you go near those babies. They'll protect them. On the ground. Anyway, my point is, stop it works. Including on the people trying to pick up the birds, although it takes me, I gotta have like a phone with me to prove it on the internet. Nobody will believe anything if it's not on the internet anymore. Somebody telling them something. You got a bird expert standing next to you, but I gotta go and Google it for you. Fuck off. You know, seriously. All right, 3 cards from the bottom in a crossing card. Fish and Game has to deal with that all the time. There's always somebody trying to rescue a crow. He fine. It's good. All right. They fly down and feed him a couple of times a day. He'll make some noise. All right. Here we go. 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. I almost called it Queen of Swords. You heard me. I said Queen of... Maybe I was going to say Queen of Sock. I don't know. You never know. I mean, she might be another name for the Queen of Cups. Maybe. I don't know. Depends how giving she is, I guess. What's red with the 3 of Pentacles? The 4 of Swords, and here's the Sun. Oh, well, she's pretty giving. We had the Sun behind. It's a little bit of symbolism here for you. We had the Sun behind that wall. Okay, there's something coming back for you, and it's been coming up in readings lately. This is just for you. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with this. We're done with the reading. This is a message for you. Not everybody goes to the extended. I'm going to open the extended pulling on you. I always do. You guys are fascinating to me. All right? The energy that you attract, it's mind-blowing. And some of you don't deal with it well for some reason. I don't know why. I have no idea. Anyway, my point is, be careful that you deal with this well. This energy is allowing for you to deal with something that you once cast off as not possible or saw in a negative light. Something you saw in a negative light. Something that left a bad taste in your mouth. This is my desert queen. She holding an empty cup. It's full of sand in this case. All right? Is returning for a second chance. You could make something out of it. It's a big deal. In other words, it could be an energy where you tried a YouTube channel and it didn't work. You got like 3 subscribers, right? Didn't work. Try again in this energy. If the opportunity presents itself. If somebody comes up to you and says, hey, you should try a YouTube channel again, right? Try it. And I don't really count because I'm just here giving you a reading and giving you an example. Or maybe I count if you want me to, I guess. But I'm just trying to give you an example of what I mean. Something that didn't work before and left a bittersweet taste in your mouth will definitely pan out this time. Or, no, I think I could say pan out. There's a lot of healing attached to this. I think the healing comes from the fact that it actually works this time. Although I will say in my YouTube channel example, if you're going to do that, you got to start a brand new one. Don't use the old one because the algorithm already thinks it's shit. So just start from scratch. Just delete that fucker and start from scratch. That would be my advice if it didn't work out last time. But hey, do what you want to do. Right? Knock yourself out. That's your reading. I hope it's wonderful. This is nice for you. All right? Remember what I said around this final outcome, please. Oh, my God. That is your reading. If you want the extended, there's probably a couple of links at the top of the description. Because you guys had HAD, some karmic debt with this person. I got a devil on the table in your connection. Yeah, there's 10 swords in it, but what the fuck? Your connection is represented by a tower, 10 swords, a devil, and a hierophant, and surrounding it in the overall energy. That right there is a reading all by itself. So, that said, let's go find out what's going on. If you want the extended, couple of links at the top of the description. I hope this reading was helpful. Good luck.